Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything that I eat in a day to climb V11 outside, to climb V12 on the kilt board very consistently, to hopefully climb V12 outside this season, and to hopefully climb V13 on the kilt board. That'd be pretty sick. I put a lot of effort into my diet to make sure that I get enough protein and to eat enough. I think there's like a stigma against climbers just like not eating enough in general. So I definitely don't try to do that. I like also recovery and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's about it. Let's just get right into the video. Okay, guys, so this is a protein pancake mix. This is from Kodiak Cakes. It's got about 180 calories and 13 grams of protein per serving, and it gets its protein from using a whey protein isolate. This is important because it means it's a high quality protein source. It has all the essential amino acids that it needs, and you absorb pretty much 100% of the protein that you get from it. That makes it a high quality protein source, and as a vegetarian, finding high quality protein sources is very important. And an example of a low quality protein source would be what's next, peanut butter. Peanut butter powder, just this is mostly for taste, but it also is slightly higher in protein than other peanut butter products. But obviously, if you don't like it, you can just use a different peanut butter. You can just use regular. That's totally fine. I just like this because it's a little bit higher in protein and a little bit lower in calories. This is about 60 calories and 8 grams of protein per serving. But because it's an incomplete protein, I don't really necessarily count it all that much towards my protein goal. Just a little peace of mind. Next up is Greek yogurt, another high quality protein source. You 100% absorb all of this protein, and it's about 130 calories and 14 grams of protein per serving. Sorry. But yeah, that makes it a high quality protein source and pretty essential for this meal because that brings the total up to like pretty much 40 grams of protein. I also do an apple and some cinnamon on top. This is for flavor, obviously, and also to give me a little bit of fiber in my diet because I eat a lot of protein. So a little bit more fiber is very helpful. Uh, Examples of protein products for vegetarians that are going to be high quality are going to be like soy products, so like tofu and stuff like that, and just anything that says soy protein. And then dairy products and egg products. That's pretty much your best bet when trying to look for high quality protein sources. So the macros for this meal, this has about 600 calories. The total protein is 48 grams of protein, and the total protein that's absorbed is about 44 grams of protein. Pretty much all of the protein is absorbed except from the peanut butter because that is an incomplete protein. Yeah, I'm only showing you the calories and protein because that is all that I track. So if you guys are looking for other things, I also want to say that I'm not a healthcare professional, new dietitian, or nutritionist in any capacity. So yeah, please take my word with a grain of salt. This is just stuff I've learned on my own. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. All right, guys. So this is what I eat most mornings for breakfast. The cool thing about this is that you can mix it up and you can just cook the pancake mix like on a stove and then put peanut butter on top or other topping, and then you could just eat the yogurt by itself and the apples by itself, or put the apples on top of the yogurt. I think that tastes really good too. um yeah, a couple of different ways to mix it up so that way you can, not get bored of your food. And you can also try different pancake flavors. I like chocolate chip, but I also like cinnamon oat from them, or, make your own. It's probably better, honestly, to just like make pancake mix and then put whey protein in it. But yeah, that's it for breakfast. I'm gonna eat this whole thing and then we're gonna cut to lunch. All right, guys, it's lunchtime, and for lunch, I'm gonna be eating a like bagel, egg white, and cheese sandwich. I have cinnamon raisin bagels right here. I think normally I would like either like plain everything or like a cheese bagel of some kind instead, but I recently changed my diet. I used to just do like bagels with peanut butter and maybe some like bananas on top, but I changed it to this just for that little bit extra protein. And yeah, so this is all I have left, and I'm gonna finish it out and then maybe get bagels that would suit this kind of sandwich a little bit more. But yeah, that's it. Let's get right into it. All right, first up we have just a regular plain old Jane old bagel, which is a low quality protein source, but it tastes really good, and that's another thing that matters a lot in your diet. Next up is egg whites, which is an incredibly high quality protein. It is about, you absorb about 100% of it, and I'm going to be doing 4 servings for this container, which honestly, 4 servings is just 100 calories and 20 grams of protein, and it feels like a lot. So it's very good, and it makes you really full. And I think that's pretty important for a diet. Is just to like leave feeling really full every time. Yeah. And also, here's a little tip: don't skim on the spices. The calories that they give you are negligible, and no one is saying that you have to not enjoy the food that you're eating. And if spices make you enjoy it a little bit more, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You guys just see me absolutely mess up that egg white flip or the omelet flip. Honestly, getting the omelet to be perfect is harder than sending V11, 100%. Anyways, yeah, egg whites are an incredible source of protein, and they really fill you up. And I actually happen to like the taste a lot. A lot of people's complaints is that it doesn't taste very good, but I like it. I don't know. But yeah, next ingredient is just regular cheese. This is another high quality protein source, although it's significantly lower in protein. But yeah, it's very high quality. The macros for this meal: 440 calories, 32 grams of protein, and the total protein that is absorbed is 27 grams. The only protein that didn't get absorbed was the protein from the bagel, but everything else was high quality. All right, so this is a typical lunch for me. Yeah, it's pretty good in protein, and it's pretty good in the right proteins. Yeah. I also had a like kind of sort of climbing session today. Uh, I'm in the middle of like a deload week right now, so it's not like super high volume stuff, and for that reason, I decided not to record it and show you guys. But I did have a hangboarding session today, and I was able to do plus 5 pounds for 5 seconds for all 4 sets that I did it. And then after that, I had a pinch block session, and I reduced the weight from 70 or 75 pounds down to 60 down to 60 pounds, and just lifted that to really focus on pinching and not just trying to get it up. And I think that that has been pretty beneficial for me. And then I also had a small weightlifting session, and I was able to do. I had to do bent over barbell rows, and I was able to do 225 pounds for 4.5-ish reps. Um, I think my form could have been a little better. I could have maybe controlled it just a little bit more and controlled it on the way down a little bit more, really taken like a couple seconds to lower it. But other than that, it was pretty good, and I felt really strong. So yeah, that was pretty sick. I'm excited to do some more training next week. Yeah. All right. Well, that's about it for me yapping. So let's cut to what I eat for dinner. All right, everyone. It's time to show you what I eat for dinner. Initially, I was going to show you all on the same day, but I had a little bit of change of plans. I had a teeny tiny cancer scare, and ended up spending that whole night in the ER. Thankfully, it was a benign cyst, and I'm all good. So yeah, now I can finish this video. Okay, we have quite a lot of food to make. My dinners are usually the biggest meals of my day. So let's get started. All right, so first up, we're gonna be cooking a sweet potato. We're just gonna be frying it in a skillet in olive oil. I will look for any reason to eat a sweet potato, but I eat it because I've been trying to eat a lot more vegetables recently. As a vegetarian, I feel like that's something you should do. It's obviously not a high quality protein source, but it is rich in vitamin C. So that has been shown to help with like tendon health and recovery. So that's a added bonus for us climbers. We love our tendons. And allegedly, I don't know if this is like proven or anything, but it's supposed to be really good for skin health. So yeah, and as climbers, we always want some good skin as well. The more skin you have, the more you can climb. So yeah, sweet potato's great. I love it, and I'm always looking forward to eating this meal every night. And today I'm going to be cooking it with a little bit of cinnamon and some brown sugar seasoning on top, which made it taste pretty good. All right. Next up, why I like cook my sweet potato, I always like to just put on my veggie burgers. I like these veggie burgers. I think they taste pretty good. They're from Morningstar. And the reason why they're so good is because they get their protein from a soy protein concentrate, which makes them a very high quality protein source for us vegetarians that need all the protein we can get. Okay, after this, we have some broccoli. Yeah, just getting my veggies in. Broccoli's good for you. It decreases your risk of getting cancer. And then here we have some toast. This is where I'm going to put my egg whites. Tonight, I wanted to cook like an egg white omelet sandwich and then do some avocado and cheese, but unfortunately, I was out of avocado. Didn't end up doing that. Yeah, right here the veggie burgers are done. You can put whatever you want on your veggie burgers. I like some cheese and I like some other toppings, some other like fruits and veggies sometimes. But if you use condiments and you care that much, you should definitely just track it and make sure it fits in your diet. That's totally fine. There's nothing against using condiments. Again, make sure you guys season, or not make sure, but if you want to, season your foods because it's negligible and you can afford it if it makes your food taste better and it makes you enjoy your diet a little bit more. No need to eat just like plain white rice and you know uh, grilled chicken or whatever, unseasoned grilled chicken. You don't have to live like that if you don't want to. Yeah, so here I am putting the cinnamon and brown sugar on top. I really enjoyed my veggies tonight. They were great. Okay, and lastly, we have some more egg whites. This is just another good way for me to get high quality protein in. Make sure I'm, actually absorbing and getting all of the, getting all of the amino acids in that I want to. And I also absolutely messed up my omelet. I I put it in the pan when it was a little too hot. Okay, macros. We have 1,520 calories, 83 grams of protein, and 73 grams of protein that are actually absorbed. So that will bring the daily total up to 2,730 calories, 193 grams of protein, and all the proteins that are absorbed are 174 grams. This is including a after workout whey protein drink that I will drink, and yeah, I always drink one after a workout, but if I don't work out, I would just find another way to eat that calories so I can keep my daily calories around 2,700 or so. Not like a specific like number, but somewhere in the 2,700 calorie range. All right, everyone. This is a pretty typical dinner for me. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna dive into all this food, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye.